everyone, my name is Ayaz Cupquake and today I'm going to draw my life. It all started with my mom and dad. On March 19th, 1988, they had me, Tiffany Michelle Garcia. I was the baby in the family and had a brother that was 2 years older than me, and his name was Anthony. When my mom had us, she decided she wanted to stay home and take care of us. My dad used to work as a pressman and bring home the bacon. Bacon. I always loved the way he smelled when he came home, like a newly printed book or poster. He would work nights, so in the daytime we would always have to be quiet because he was sleeping. That was a problem for me because I was a really loud little girl. I wasn't trying to be loud, it was just my personality. My parents would call me Vavoom and say I could knock down walls with my voice. Sometimes my dad would wake up and yell at me to be quiet, but I would never cry. I was a pretty tough cookie. As a child, my mom wanted to keep me active, so she got me into modeling. I loved all the lights and the shoots we did. I loved the camera. I would have to leave school early sometimes and miss out on field trips since I was busy modeling, and I didn't like that, so I told my mom I wanted to be with my friends, and after that, I stopped modeling. Instead, she put me in all types of sports. Figure skating, ballet, swimming, soccer, softball. I loved it. I used to always look forward to a mini Olympics event my elementary school had because I was a really fast runner. I remember one time during a race, a girl named Chanel pushed me into a pole because she wanted to beat me. I fell and couldn't finish the race. This was a point in my life where I realized that there are some really hateful people out there, and I didn't want to be like them. I was raised to be nice to everyone since you don't know what they're going through in their life, and I still live up to that to this day. My parents sent me to private school after that. Throughout school, people found it easy to pick on me. I would always laugh it off and act like it wouldn't bother me. I always kept a smile on my face because honestly, smiling tricked me into being happy. Deep down, their words were really hurtful. But I kept my head up and grew stronger from my experiences.
Look over there, it says lol blank blank blank.
My brother was a really big influence to me. I was that annoying little sister that wanted to do everything he did. I would just sit and watch him play video games and was too scared to actually play because I didn't want to mess up in front of him. I also picked up skateboarding because I would see him skating outside with his friends every day, and I used to practice every single day for hours trying to land a kickflip. I had these really huge potato-looking shoes and a ton of bruises on my shins and legs from the board hitting them. I'll never forget the day I landed the kickflip on the grass. We used to always carry a camera with us to try and make films of us skateboarding. We planned on submitting them to skate companies to get sponsored, but that never happened. We started going to LANs because they had super fast computers and we could play games with each other, and that's when I picked up my first FPS, which was Counter-Strike. From there, a whole new world was introduced to me, PC games. I also found a love for drawing. My brother and I used to play this game where we would draw a squiggly line and the opposite person would have to draw something out of it. And I think it was really awesome because we could just be so creative and draw the weirdest things. I continued to draw throughout high school and made tons of friends because I was in all sorts of sports and I was so active in school. I was a social butterfly and I didn't confine myself to one group of friends because I wanted to be friends with everyone. This was great because I knew tons of people, but it was really bad in the end because once I was done with high school, none of us really kept in touch. But I wasn't alone. During my junior year, I started talking to this boy I met on MySpace. We had a lot in common and became boyfriend and girlfriend. His name is Mario. Mario and I stood together throughout the rest of my high school years and all the way through college. In college, I had a part-time job as a lifeguard. It was a really boring job, just sitting on a tower all day, watching, waiting for something to happen. It was really boring, and out of the 6 years that I was a lifeguard, I only had to rescue someone twice. But it was a pretty awesome feeling to make a difference in someone's life. I knew I didn't want to be a lifeguard for the rest of my life, so I decided to try to get an internship. I still wasn't sure what I wanted to do with my schooling, so I interned at Cartoon Network for 1 semester. Although I love cartoons, I realized that an office job just wasn't for me, and I had no idea what I was going to do now. Then I was introduced to YouTube. One of Mario's friends asked me if I would be interested in making videos for a company's YouTube channel called Machinima Realm. I had no idea what I was getting into, but I wanted to give it a try. I felt like I wasn't that interesting and that no one would want to watch me. Surprisingly, people did. I was super shy and it felt so weird to talk into a mic, but with all of your love and support, I became more comfortable and let my true personality shine through. I graduated college with a Bachelor in Fine Arts, and after I graduated, I decided to continue YouTube till I found a job. My parents and Mario were really supportive, and after 7 years of being together, Mario asked me to marry him. Finally! A year later, we were married and had a kitty family. No babies, though. No, we're not planning on having babies anytime soon. I never really looked for a job because making videos made me so happy. My love for making videos grew immensely, and I've made so many new friends all over the world, and I've learned so much about myself and who I am. I never realized that I can make a difference in so many people's lives, but I wanted you all to know that you have all made a difference in my life. Although we may never meet or never speak, you have made a difference and are a permanent part of my life. I'm so thankful and happy, and I don't know where this will take me, but we are here now, together, helping each other grow. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all later. Bye!
So yeah, that was I Has Cupquake Draw My Life. That was very beautiful. I loved it.